I'm not going to do what if, sorry. I'm just going to talk a bit about Redland Square, or Redland Square Gardens as it's now known. It is a small but very important oasis in the heart of the city. There's an awful light there. And you may have noticed as you came through that the buildings in the square are a patchwork of different ages and styles, with the mighty London plains towering over the green space in its midst. The square has a long history. There is an intriguing mystery relating to Oliver Cromwell. Imagine there are fields where we stand today. More specifically, there were Red Lion fields in the 17th century, bordered to the south by a thoroughfare known as High Holborn. In 1661, the Civil War had ended and the restoration of the monarchy had occurred. It is rumoured that the bodies of Oliver Cromwell, together with Henry Ireton and John Bradshaw, implicated in the execution of Charles I, were exhumed from Westminster Abbey to be taken to Tyburn to be publicly beheaded. And on their journey, they were taken overnight to the Red Lion Inn, which is still here on the corner of Red Lion Street and High Holborn. It is said that the head of Oliver Cromwell, if not all of him, was buried in the fields, with a substitute body being taken to Tyburn. Fast forward some years, and Dr. Nicholas Barbon, who trained as a doctor of medicine, but who became the most successful building speculator of his day, built swathes of housing around the Strand and in Bloomsbury. The building of some 40 houses around a square in Red Lion Fields provoked outrage among the lawyers of Gray's Inn to the east for spoiling their country view. In June 1684, there was a pitched battle between them and the builders, but Barbon prevailed and Red Lion Square was built. The gardens have undergone various incarnations. From being a fashionable square for some time after it was built, 4 watchtowers were erected in 1737 to prevent the gardens being used as a rubbish dump and gathering place for numerous vagrants. It thus became a rather drear and forbidding place. Over time, the square became less residential, and in 1888, the gardens were laid out by the Metropolitan Public Gardens Association, which still exists today, enhancing London's parks and gardens. In 1941, much of the square was destroyed by bombing. There was a large Victorian church to the west, which meant that when that was destroyed, meant that the fourth side of the square disappeared and was replaced by a street, Proctor Street. Various of the original buildings survived, but one Red Lion Passage, known for its booksellers to the southeast, was gone forever, and it was replaced by the Red Lion Estate, with 3 blocks in the square and 3 to the rear. It was not until 1990 that the railings removed during the war were replaced and the gardens laid out much as they are today. Time's up. Okay. Thank you.